In the crowded streets of India's bustling cities, an innocent act of kindness can sometimes lead to a dangerous and unexpected twist. This is the story of a beggar, a baby, and a chilling urban legend that has been whispered through the alleyways of India for years. It starts like any other story, a tale woven into the city's nightlife. A woman, desperate for help, approaches people on the street. Her clothes are torn and her face shows worry and tiredness. She moves from person to person, her voice barely heard over the city's noise, asking for anything they can give. She's carrying a small baby in her arms, its cries soft as she begs for food, money, or help. The baby, wrapped in a thin blanket, shivers in the cool night air. The mother's eyes show both hope and despair as she holds her child close. In a city full of strangers, her sad eyes and her helpless child touch many hearts. Some people stop to give a few coins, a piece of bread, or a kind word. Others hurry past, looking away, unable or unwilling to help. Yet in this sea of indifference, there are moments of real kindness that shine through, reminding us of our shared humanity. Moved by compassion, a passerby reaches into their pocket, offering the woman some money. They are filled with the satisfaction of having done a good deed. After all, it's just a few rupees, a small price to pay for alleviating someone's suffering. But little do they know, the woman and her child are part of a much darker game. As soon as the donation is made, the beggar hands the money over to a hidden accomplice, a shadowy figure lurking just out of sight. The transaction is never as innocent as it seems. Unbeknownst to the donor, they've just become the next target in a carefully orchestrated scheme. The beggar's child, who never truly needed help, is just the bait. Soon, the donor will find themselves being followed, watched, or worse, targeted. For some, the consequences are far worse. In the bustling city streets, where the neon lights flicker and the noise never seems to die down, danger lurks in the most unexpected places. The very heart of the city, with its vibrant life and endless movement, hides a sinister underbelly that preys on the unsuspecting. The baby in her arms is nothing more than a tool, a way to get people to stop, to lower their guard. She moves through the crowd, her eyes scanning for the next target. The innocence of the child is a stark contrast to the dark intentions that drive her actions. It's a calculated move designed to exploit the kindness of strangers. In the shadows, a hidden criminal network is ready to strike. These shadowy figures, masked and elusive, operate with precision and ruthlessness. They know the city's layout like the back of their hand, using the darkness to their advantage. Every corner, every alley is a potential trap for the unwary. They know the streets, they know who is most likely to give. Their eyes are always watching, identifying the generous, the compassionate, and the distracted. They blend into the background, becoming part of the city's fabric, making it nearly impossible to distinguish them from ordinary citizens. Once they have your trust, they have everything they need. A simple act of kindness can quickly turn into a nightmare. The handshake, the exchange of money, it's all part of their plan. They exploit the very qualities that make us human, turning our empathy into their weapon. In this hidden world, trust is a dangerous commodity. After the encounter, the person who offered help may never return home. They step into the shadows, unaware of the danger that lurks. The city, with its bright lights and bustling streets, hides many secrets. As they walk, the sense of unease grows, but it's too late to turn back. Their belongings are stolen, their identity taken, and they disappear without a trace. The streets, once familiar, now seem hostile. The items left behind tell a story of sudden loss and confusion. Each piece of discarded property is a clue to a life interrupted. What seemed like an act of kindness quickly turns into a nightmare. The bustling market, filled with people, offers no solace. Every face in the crowd becomes a potential threat. The once vibrant cityscape now feels like a maze with no exit. In some cases, people find their wallets emptied, their savings gone in an instant. The shock of seeing an empty wallet is just the beginning. Checking their bank statements, they realize the extent of the theft. The financial loss is devastating, but the emotional toll is even greater. Their cards used for purchases they never made. Unauthorized transactions appear one after another, each one a reminder of the violation. The busy market, once a place of commerce and community, now feels like a crime scene. The sense of security is shattered. In the worst cases, the consequences can be far more sinister. The flashing police lights and the crime scene tape tell a grim story. The dark alleyways with their foreboding atmosphere become places of fear. The city, once a place of dreams, now harbors nightmares. This story serves as a chilling reminder. Sometimes appearances can be deceiving. The beggar you see, the baby in her arms, they may not be as helpless as they seem. Behind every plea for help could be a carefully planned con, a group of criminals preying on the kind-hearted. Never forget, kindness can sometimes be the greatest risk. So the next time you walk through the crowded streets and a beggar approaches you with their heart-wrenching story, think twice before you open your wallet. Remember the legend and ask yourself, what's the true cost of kindness? Stay safe and remember, not all help is as it seems.